All right, Taurus, how are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. I'm going to turn down the background noise a little bit. Hopefully, I might need to put my hair up. Okay, I don't want him to mess with the earbuds, little microphones. All right, well, welcome you guys. I'm so happy that you have made it here today. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We are going to be using the movie tarot. Let me get that. I will memorize this name by the end of the week. Natalie Foss is the illustrator, and Diana McMahon Collis is the main collaborator for this deck. So let's get right into it, Taurus. So if you are new to this channel, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What I do is look at material world, and of course, if something more profound comes up than just your day-to-day activities, I will talk about that. This is for the next 7 or so days. If something more profound comes up, it usually is major arcana, obviously, and that kind of takes over as far as timing is concerned. So I will let you guys know if that happens for my newbies. And then we go into our love life, or your love life right after, and that's, you know, because not everybody is here for that, which is totally fine. Oops. Okay, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus is our movie tarot. What do they need to know for their material world for the next 7 or so days? Was very interesting. Bottom of the deck was Page of Wands, and then I saw the Queen of Wands, and then I saw the King of Wands. So you might have some fire in your chart or fire signs around you. Let me get it for the next 7 or so days for my Taurus. There's that Page of Wands. Will Smith, Men in Black. You guys, I love this deck. All right. This could be a message of inspiration coming in. This could be a offer that you see online, a job offer, or a possibly even a business idea. It's a very creative, very inspired thought with the World here. And now we're talking about divine timing and the Page of Swords. So this could be very much something that you found online when it comes to making money. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. So there's a couple of things that could be happening here, you guys. Let me put this over here. So with the Devil's energy, this could be a Capricorn involved. The World typically, if you can't really tell here, this is from the 5th element. And she represents the soul as well. And so, and her presence with the Devil in here definitely says that we have divine timing at play, and that this is probably more on a soul level than it is anything else. But with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands here, I do think that there is a change coming in. You guys, generally, I think of Knights as changes, but with the World and the Devil here, I think that you might be letting go of something that was holding you back, and now you're opening yourself up to some very big energies when it comes to bringing in more money. Someone around you may have inspired you. This could have been an actual fire sign with the Page of Wands here, or this is air here. So air would be Gemini, Libra. I almost said Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The World generally has the 4 fixed signs surrounding it. So that is your energy, Leo's energy, Scorpio's energy, and Aquarius energy again. So but this is not to say that if none of those resonate, that this is not your reading. I like to give that out just because for some people it really makes them kind of perk up and start paying attention. So what I'm seeing here is for some of you, you are looking into what I heard is changing your worldview completely and entirely. You're going to start looking at different ways of seeing things with the Page of Swords and Page of Wands. The Page of Wands reminds me of just raw curiosity. The Page of Swords is like, okay, now I'm going to the library and I'm going to deep dive. So, which is really, I think this is Robert De Niro in The Taxi, if I remember correctly. If I remember the movies, then I'll tell you guys. But sometimes I'm not going to. Like, for instance, this is Selma Hayek in Dusk to Dawn. I'm fairly certain. Guys, I'm not great with movies, I'll be honest, but I love them. So I'm trying. Okay, let's get back to this, you guys. I do see that for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is just like deep diving and thinking about what you really want for your future with the World card there. It's like what really feels like success to me. With the Devil card, I do think that there is a possibility. I kept saying online, so this is for some of you, and for the rest of you, no hate, okay? But this could be like something like an OnlyFans account with the Devil card there. I don't even know if they're doing it anymore. Wasn't there some weird stuff over the summer where they like shut down half of it? I don't really know. But if that's still a possibility, you might think of something like that. I do think that for some of you, you're looking at a very creative side hustle. And what I heard is it kind of exploits people's desires. I don't want to say exploit, but that's how it came to me. So for some of you, that could be really true. It could be something that they can't get from anyone else. So that's a very big possibility when it comes to what you're looking into the future. Spirit, what is something? Okay, I don't know this, but I don't know this. You guys don't kill me. I've never seen The Fifth Element. And I know this character because somebody explained to me that she is the fifth element, that she represents the soul or spirit, something like that. And I thought that was very cool. Okay, I will see it. I promise. I'll actually watch it. But whatever it was that she did in the show, in the movie, I'm getting that. Was she a prostitute? Was she a lady of the night? I don't know this. I don't know this for sure. I don't want to like stop and look it up because, you know, I use my iPad to record, and so it just starts a whole new video. It doesn't pause. So you guys, if you know what she did, could you just tell me in the comments? That would be great. But maybe that's why I'm getting this devil energy with it, is because there could be something for a side hustle that most people, maybe they look down upon it for whatever reason. I don't. I believe that sex work is real work. So if you don't believe that, I'm probably not the reader for you, because I've got a lot of very, very big beliefs, you guys. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. I don't really care if I isolate people from me because of my worldviews. I'm more about supporting people that most people look down upon. So don't care. But for you, Taurus, I'm thinking that there could be something to do with that. You could, I don't know, like it could just be something that people don't normally want to do. I know that I, have my Tauruses out there that, dance or, have OnlyFans and all of that. Like, I don't find anything wrong with that. In fact, right now I'm looking at the Angel of Love, and you guys are ruled by Venus. So it kind of makes sense to me. It absolutely makes sense to me. I don't see anything wrong with it, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else and that everybody is consensual. And as an adult, like, go for it. A human adult, you guys. What else am I getting from this? I'm getting so much fire, though, with this, with her hair, and then Will Smith's background here, and the staff, and then she's like, literally, this is the exotic dancer energy that I'm getting. So you guys, I think that there is a possibility of you making some money as a side hustle. Some of you are going to be selling rare collectibles, is what I heard. That was very, I don't see, sometimes I just hear things and I'm like, where though? If you read tarot and you're like, where did she get that? I don't know either. Okay, that's just what I heard. So I'm just going to give you guys that from Spirit, and then we're going to move on. What's a deck, Spirit, that you want me to use here so that I don't have to explain where I saw collectibles from? Maybe it's because these pages are, pages are typically young, and I was seeing things that like maybe were toys or could be, you know, like action figures or something like that, or these were huge action guys, you know, so that's possible. Oh my God, don't let me talk anymore. All right, so let's keep going here, you guys. What deck do you want me to use, Spirit, to clarify this energy for my lovely Taurus, my Venetian Tauruses? I say it like that because I have a Taurus rising, and so I think, you know, that's really beautiful energy to have. What should we use, Spirit? Energy? Okay, we're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle. By the way, you guys, I do want to apologize if this comes out very late. We are having a storm, even though right now you can probably see the natural sunlight come through. That's great. We just had a tornado warning 2 seconds ago, about an hour ago. And then we had a thunderstorm, and that is supposed to be continuing throughout until tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. So it might impact the upload is what I'm letting you know, but I'm still going to keep recording. Wow, thank you, right away. Stuck in the mud. The Page of Wands with the stuck in the mud energy, and by the way, the bottom of the deck is protecting treasure. This is how you get out of being stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud is energy that is typical when you are being protected, protecting your treasure, that you are not moving out of an energy that you know, maybe you're feeling a little impulsive and you're feeling like you're ready to go. I know, Taurus, that's not normal, right? But there could be an impulsivity around you. Maybe there's someone around you that's like, why aren't you doing this? Why you should do this? Let's apply for this job, or let's do this, or you'd be really good at this job. And you're like, I don't really want to do that because that has nothing to do with who I am as a person. We can be stubborn, right? This is very stubborn energy here, and I do think that it's possible that you might have someone around you that's an initiator, or this could be part of your own personality where you're like, all right, I'm tired of being stuck and I want to move forward. I think that this is feeling very recent past energy for me, or you could be moving. It's like the influence is very, you know, like the next few days kind of thing, or the last few days or last few weeks. Next few weeks, like it feels very, very present and recent, and energetically is like affecting this entire reading. So I do think that it's because you know that you are made for something that's pretty great, pretty I don't want to say grandiose because that reminds me of like narcissists, but like it's pretty, there's like a bigger calling for you and you can feel it. You know that you're moving towards it. I do think I just heard that like the side hustle is kind of where you are being inspired. That could be this whole thing that I'm getting, because oh my gosh, this is all starting to like come together. I'm feeling like that you were feeling like a little stagnant, a little stuck for a little bit, and you are getting inspired by something that you've recently come into. Again, you know, I think that it could just be this release with the Devil energy. It's like this release of how do I say it? A release of other people's ideas, other people's ideologies, what is good for you, like other people telling you like this is the right thing to do, this is how you're supposed to do life, this is how you're supposed to work. And you like, once you've released that, you actually release yourself from the Devil's energy. Ironically, like it's so funny that it's usually like the more puritanical crowd that's like, this is how you're supposed to live your life, and they're usually very, very wrong. And then suddenly it's like when you're doing something that inspires you, and it could be, you know, for those of you who were like you know, vibing with this maybe OnlyFans or exotic dancing, it's because like the movement of your body can release so much stuck and stagnant energy. That might sound a little woo-woo to you, but I promise you, if you are just like sitting there in silence and you're alone at some point and you're terrified of this idea, you don't want to do this in public, what I challenge you to do, Taurus, is to turn some of your favorite music up and move. And it doesn't have to be in an erotic or passionate way. Well, I think that it does have to come with some passion. And while you're doing that, release so much of what you're taught, release what you think you know, release your fears about dancing in public or dancing in general. Like if you were like, I really suck at dancing, and it doesn't have to be dancing, it could be anything that inspires passion. I'm just getting like this very creative feeling. There's like music and like letting go of inhibitions that I'm feeling with you guys. This is gonna get long. Okay, let's move on. What's another deck spirit that we should use to clarify this energy? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle. This one is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Some of you might have fire in your charts, and it's like, you know that that is like lighting a fire underneath you right now, that this is pushing you out of any feelings of feeling stuff. Can you clarify the world for me, please? What is the world spirit? What is the world's energy? I see that card. Okay, let's not go to places that I can't reach. All right. The Healer of Ages with the World card. Listen. All right, and the bottom of the deck is the Temple Path. You guys are moving out of anything that was holding you back in the past, and I really think that you're shaking free of other people's, the weight of other people's opinions, the weight of other people's ideologies. The Healer of Ages card, I mean, it's clear what it is referencing, but the true Healer of Ages underneath the World card is saying that the rebellion, the truth of who this person was actually quite rebellious, and consorted with people that those who would judge you for sex work, you know, would turn their nose at today. So this was, you know, his friends, his family, his people, you know, were those of us that didn't subscribe to society's expectations of them. And I find it very interesting. God, is that what it, can I, somebody just tell me, because I just find it so interesting that the soul of the world and the Healer of Ages showed up next to each other. I really think that this is saying that everything that you thought you knew because you were being told this or you were being shown this, a lot of you guys are going to be letting go of what you believed spiritually. Some of you, you know, it could be unorthodox beliefs, but it is 100%. I just get like this feeling, this overwhelming feeling of love and healing. So if your belief system isn't about love on like the most basic of levels, then your belief system is not working. If it holds back any other person, if it judges any other human being as being less than or a bad person because they do not subscribe to this list of, you know, ideas, and if they don't subscribe to it, then they are going to a bad place, you know, unless, you know, it's something that hurts everybody else, then yes, I totally get that. But I'm just getting that there's like this, it could be like, I don't want to say cult-like ideology, because let's be very honest, there's cult-like ideology in some of the most fundamentalist, oldest religions. But it's 100% like just this idea that you're shaking free of these chains. And these chains were deceptive. They stopped you from your own path, your temple path. They stopped you from really, really seeing it. With a page energy, it's like you may have been surrounded by people who look intelligent, that look inspired, that look creative, that look like they know what's going on, but they have nothing on what your soul is telling you is true. This has gotten so deep, so fast. These are when I'm like, we should definitely start doing extendeds for these readings, because wow. Okay, Taurus. Spirit, what's another deck to use, please? Wow. Okay. Is that ancestry? Okay. I was getting like repeats, like just, I wasn't listening. Okay. What is this Page of Swords here for? I just saw Healer again. I don't see the pages as like not intelligent. It's just that on the level of your soul and what your soul knows, they could also represent you doing some more work. I don't like it when people are like, do your own research. And I'm like, okay, I've actually been in college. You know, I have 2 degrees, and I'm going to tell you that doing my own research takes me a very long time. Could be my ADHD, not going to lie. But like, doing my own research is not YouTube videos. Doing my own research isn't because this guy up the street told me that, you know, I don't know, some conspiracy theory or anything like that. Like, it's not that. And I think that there are some that have been proven, but there's a majority of people right now that are like, oh, bull, and it's just so way off. And it really is there to just support them and their own messed up ideologies. I'm going to tell you right now, any belief system that hurts other people is not on the up and up, y'all. It is not. My guides are like, girl, yes. That's the one thing, you know. I'm not going to lie to you. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. I heard, okay, thank you for showing up for me. Preach. Bottom of the deck is mountains, stand your ground. So this is definitely going to challenge and trigger some people. You can tell, and here's the thing. I don't believe in a lot of things that are mainstream as far as spirituality is concerned. I do believe that everything that comes through love, that comes through compassion, that doesn't see another group of people as being less than for whatever reason, except for Nazis, because whatever, they're not people. I hate them. Anyways, another group of individuals, another group of, you know, whether it's a race or, you know, a religion. I don't really, religion is weird to me, but there's people involved. So of course I look at them with love, you know. Anything that tells you guys that, you know, these idiots over here are so blah, 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 like, that's kind of toxic. And if it's toxic, it's not good, you know. I just hear, like, there's a lot of gaslighting happening right now in some belief systems, and I just really feel like you're seeing through that with the Healer of Ages, the World, the Shaman here. You're letting go with Stuck in the Mud, and both of these pages don't have time for shenanigans. Look at them. Both of them look like they're about to fight. Let's go. Sorry, that's the fire in me. I'm ready, Taurus. Where are we going? All right. With mountains at the bottom of the deck and asking you to stand your ground, absolutely people are going to come at you. And I think that you know this. But nobody, I don't know, I've never seen anybody fare well with a bull that is not about to have it, like, who is not here for it. A bull that is done with other people's BS is hilarious to me, because nobody stands a chance. So, all right, you guys, let's get one more card. This was so long. This is going to go longer. Your love life. Sorry, we haven't even gotten there. Spirit, what do you want your Taurus peoples to know about their material world the next 7 or so days? But the world is here, the devil's here, so we already know that this is a shift that is occurring, but you might not see this as an outcome in the next 7 days. All right. Cutting that a little bit. One more thing for them to take away. Okay, it says document, screenshot, CYA. So I do think that people are going to come for you, you guys, especially if you are vocal about, you know, who you are. I'm not a love and light reader. I've talked about this, and I am fairly vocal when someone is just like very toxic and positive. And I I just say how I feel and I believe, and quite honestly, I've had some pushback that comes, you know, down, like people call me, you know, names that come, you know, are racist or, you know, dehumanizing or whatever. I just screenshot that kind of stuff, and then you know, I also report it. So but I keep it to document, just because one, you know, I don't have space for that in my life, so I like to get rid of those people, and then I block them, and then I document and I send it off to whatever, you know, internet gods that I have to. But yeah, so I think you guys are shifting, you're changing. Some of you have a side hustle that inspires you to be much more than where you are right now, and I think that that is going to be incredible. I do think that you also have some guides around you who are ancient ancestors with this shaman here. In my tribe, we do not call them shamans, so it really will vary by what culture you come from, but it's very, very possible right now that you have someone quite divine and some ancient ancestors that have quite a bit of power in your world, and I think that they are calling and talking to you and telling you that you know, mind the BS around you. And also there's some weird structural beliefs around you that you are going to be letting go of. Okay, so that has been your material world. If this is where you're leaving me because you have no cares about your love life, please like and comment if this resonated, and subscribe, especially if this resonated, down below. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye, Taurus. That was very weird of me. I don't know why I did that. I do know why. All right, you guys, let's move into love. Hopefully that looks a little seamless, except for the fact that this is empty now, right? All right. I wouldn't say I'm discombobulated, but my spiritual energy is getting closer to, I can't really explain it, but I think that other very spiritual people understand that I sometimes get very, very, very close to the veil. And so the veil is very thin right now. And it's like I forget how to speak English. I forget how to operate in this world. And that's where I'm at right now, guys. So good luck understanding this reading, right? I hope I'm still speaking English. That'll be great. All right, so we are using the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany as usual. All right. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is your love like going to look like the next 7 or so days? This is for my singles, those in a relationship, those in a situationship. We almost had that card come out. Why are they all falling? All right, 8 of Wands. Expect fast communication. This could have recently happened. Three of Wands could be about a trip. You guys could be planning a trip. You might be taking a trip soon. These are very big travel cards for me. Taurus, where are you going? I too like to travel. 10 of Pentacles. All right, you could also be planning the rest of your life with someone, with the bottom of the deck being the 3 of Swords. Interesting energy there, because I think that this felt very new for me, so you may be still trying to get over some heartache. These are fire energies again, and then we have possibly your own energy, you guys, but this could also be Virgo as the 10 of Pentacles, and I want to say that this is Virgo in, what is that? Virgo, what, Taurus, what are you, your Venus, Saturn. No, I think this is Venus. Anyways, Venus and Virgo, if that's you, it's possible this is Sagittarius. No, yes, this is Sagittarius. And then this is Aries. Thank you, spirits. Spirits like, you got it. You can do this. Thank you so much. All right, so that's possible if you did not hear your sound, your signs or the signs of people around you. That's totally fine. It doesn't necessarily mean that these are by decans. This could also be any Earth. This could be you, is what I'm saying. This could be you, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be any fire sign. This could be any fire sign as well. But it could also be what they mean. And both of these really indicate travel. Look at that Instagram worthy travel over here, right? And then you guys go to dinner with everybody and you're just saying hi to your whole family. The Ten of Pentacles to me means, you know, settling down. When it comes up in a love reading, it's kind of like the ideal. It is not just generational wealth, which I feel outside of a love reading, but it's just like all of these generations under the same roof and in this like beautiful moment. It's like a moment in time, you know, that you capture. You know, say if you're hanging out with your friends and then you just kind of take this moment because you see your nieces and nephews hanging out, and you know, you look over and there's a grandparent or whatever. It's just like this really nice familial setting that seems like it's being set up right now with these two cards. Now, what could be happening, especially if you're in a situationship, you guys, if you haven't met your person in person, or if they live far away from you, there could be at least a plan to get together. I'm literally seeing this scene. Did I not see this for you guys before? Okay. I'm literally seeing this scene. Oh, look at her sunflowers. That's Leo energy there. I just noticed that. Okay. So you or a Leo may have communicated with you earlier, Taurus. Very interesting because I'm seeing these sky patterns here. It looks like you could be planning to go and see maybe a fire sign energy, or that is just the fire sign energy in it, because we do love to travel. So you might be thinking, okay, even if they live with you or you are in a relationship with your person right now, this could just be the spontaneity of a fire sign. Hey, let's go on a trip. Let's go for a weekend, or let's, you know, travel the world. Let's do a road trip, van life or something. You know, it's very, very possible that you guys are trying to see how you can plan these things. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's like, all right, let's set aside a fund for travel. Let's do a trip together, but we have to set, you know, you guys are very good with money. Well, you're better than say I am, but like, let's set aside a fund to travel so that we can always have at least one big trip a year. It's those kinds of conversations that I'm seeing for you this week. I think that with the Three of Swords as the back of the deck, you might have some fears around it, that it's like, okay, this is too good to be true. What if this person is the same as they were before? Or what if this person, you know, breaks my heart in the middle of a trip? What if I don't get my happily ever after, which is my Ten of Pentacles card? And I think that that influence is coming from your fears from before. I don't necessarily think that they are completely founded in your present. Not to say that your heart was not broken previously. It is to say that there is nothing in these cards to say that you are getting a heartbreak now. Okay, so let's clarify this with the Lovers. I need to. This is going to be such a long reading, but I'm going to try to not make it long. Guys, if you would like to, just let me know. Comment down below if you would like me to start doing extended readings so that we can get more in depth. All right. We're splitting this a little bit. Awesome. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, tell me more about Taurus this week. This does look like 7 days. Playfulness with the Eight of Wands. This is all about having fun. Typically, you know, if this isn't about traveling, it could just be like discussing travel, or, you know, a message actually that comes out of nowhere. It's like it quickly arrives. So generally, this is why I was talking about the internet earlier, is because this Eight of Wands could indicate, you know, texting together, or, you know, jumping on FaceTime, or or this could be dating sites too. I mean, any quick communication, like instant communication. God forbid somebody call. I used to work in a call center, so never again, never call me. It's not romantic. Okay, playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. You guys very well could be planning a trip, or you could be on a trip or recently have taken one, and those memories are definitely a part of this reading here. Clarify, please, Spirit. For my Taurus. Ooh, just jumping out. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. A new adventure. Are y'all going on a trip without me? That's totally fine. I'm fine. All right. And then finally, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So I do think that you have some doubts, you have some insecurities when it comes to your person, and Spirit really wants you to examine where that is coming from. Why are you letting this Three of Swords from your past influence your present is the question. And the bottom of the deck makes this divine timing, but only time will tell. So is this your person? If you were asking that, I don't have that answer. And Spirit is saying that you should enjoy your moments with the person that you're with right now, period. If you are not in a relationship, that is possibly soon to change. But don't allow your past pain influence your present possibilities, okay? And let's move into the Romance Angels Tarot. I'm sorry, Romance Angels Oracle. Wow, okay. New love, again, new beginning, new love, playfulness. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Those of you who have not experienced this yet, if you are single, this is very soon to come, possibly in the next 7 days, although we did have that divine timing card. And those of you in a relationship, this may be talking about how you guys first met, that it just happened out of nowhere. I don't want to sing that, Spirit, so we're just going to tell them to look up Linda Gale. I don't know. How do I sing? I don't know the name of it. But it's like this part that's like flash, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by. So if you maybe just Google that, hopefully it'll pop up. I don't know if it'll Shazam, but you can certainly rewind a little bit and check that out. Clarify, please. Further clarification for this new beginning, new love for my Tauruses. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I am seeing that there's very likely a trip, and it's just like you're allowed to be with your person and just discuss and have like these really heartfelt discussions and really get deep with each other. I do feel like there's a lot of passion with these wands, and you know the word live your dreams passionately. But I also think that there's like there's this deeper conversation happening with the two of you as well. This could, you don't necessarily have to go on a trip. There could be a staycation, or you guys could be watching a movie that has to do with, traveling around the world or something, or takes place in different locations, and it triggers these heart-to-heart conversations, or a book or a game. I do see a lot of playfulness in this. So those are possibilities as well. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I think this is your Three of Swords showing up again. You guys, I'm feeling like the red flags are your own fears. And it's possible, though, that there are red flags in this relationship. And absolutely, if you see them, I'm actually starting to see the red here. But I don't want that to stop you unless it's actually toxic. And I want you to really ask yourself, is what you are seeing as a red flag, is that from your past or is that from your present? Unless someone is like super toxic and is holding you back from who you are supposed to be, you might... The Three of Swords can also be in your head. It could be like that tape that you play over and over and over. It could be that, you have this idea that someone is doing something that they're not actually doing because of a previous relationship. And I'm seeing that that is a possibility here. With the bottom of the deck, attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That is what I'm feeling for you guys. I'm feeling like it is time for you to enjoy your relationship or enjoy this new relationship if it's new for you guys. And the rest of it will happen. I feel like there's, maybe a few of you who are really kind of freaking yourself out about something that happened in the past. And it could be, that your person before, I don't know, did something that made you feel, I don't want to say made you feel because we choose our reactions, but they definitely put you or triggered you to feel like you weren't enough. And if that is the case, I'm just feeling like you guys know that they have changed and that, something very slight, very small, you might be bringing that up in your head, or it might be ruminating in your head, and it's something that's not even there. Now, if it is there, again, like I said, if someone is abusive or toxic, then pay attention to those red flags. But I keep feeling like for the majority of you, you're like thinking someone is, like you're trying to push them into that box. And let's see. These are my no BS cards, so let's see what they have to say about this for my Tauruses next 7 days. Nope, that was very close though, but I'm gonna put that back. Coffee cup. This is very like new love feeling, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Some of you that have been in a relationship for a very long time, you are like this. I'm just seeing, an actual trip. I just keep seeing the two of you, like maybe at a cafe someplace, and you're having a cup of coffee together, or a cup of tea together. And it's just very nice to be in that present moment and savoring that moment, enjoying that moment with your person. Should I take this, Spirit? Okay, sorry, you guys. This one? Okay, we're just gonna, it's me being like it's me being a little clumsy. Please, Spirit, a little bit more clarification. Thank you. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together in perfect heart-to-heart conversations and new beginning. This is an adventure that you're taking with someone. Like I said, this is something to be absolutely savored in this moment. God, I just don't want you guys to get yourself all worked up, Taurus. One more, please, Spirit. No, that's way too many. I'm just going to put those back. Jeez Louise, that was a lot. More on my Taurus. That was weird. What's inside? Clarify. Wow. Sorry, guys. Clarify this information for me. Pentacles, pay attention to the red flags. Look inside yourself. Clarify this for me, please, Spirit. Jeez Louise. All right, you guys. We are going to take both of these because they absolutely go with the Three of Swords, separation and heartbroken. So for some of you, with the look inside yourself, the pay attention to red flags, separation, heartbroken, and the Three of Swords. I want you to know that I still see the potential here of this 10 of Pentacles. I do think that it is possible that there is a separation and heartbreak coming up for you guys. And it could very well be, I'm hearing that for some of you, this has already happened, that you had all of this, that this was wonderful, and you're like, what the heck, how did we get here? And it could be that you weren't paying attention to red flags. What I think, though, is that there's something that was going on inside yourself. There was something that you were not paying attention to. And this is not to blame you for anything. It is to say that there could have been feelings about your person that were not warranted. Now, for a small portion of you, I think that you absolutely were blindsided by them, okay? And Spirit is saying, and you're sitting here like, how the heck did that happen? How did we go from all of this to this when we were headed for the 10 of Pentacles? And Spirit is saying that there were cautionary reminders throughout, and you may have not wanted to see them because you could definitely see this person as being your future. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Runner, so they may have ran from this because it got too serious for them, or you may be the person that ran because you were terrified that they were going to break your heart before they even broke your heart, is what I'm getting. This could be flipped, you guys. It absolutely could be. You could have someone who took off from you because they were afraid to have their heart broken. But I think that they probably gave signals before. They may have really fallen super, super deep. It was like, what the heck is happening here? How did this happen? How did we get here? And it's because they were terrified. But I do think for some of you, Taurus, that was you that was terrified. The reason is because I don't know how many masculine energies I get here for my Tauruses, but I keep seeing a masculine Taurus who is just like really loving the beauty of this first part of the relationship with all that Venetian energy. It's just like, oh my God, this is how it's supposed to be. And then them taking off because they're terrified. That could just be one Taurus literally watching this, and the rest of you feel the separate, like the opposite of that. So let's take that as it resonates, you guys. This is very, very quick moving energy for me. I feel like all of this is a week. All of this is within a week of you watching this, okay? So that's why you watch them, right? Is to be aware. Spirit, let's get one more card, actually 2 more cards. What do you want, my lovely Tauruses? I don't want to leave them with this, that they're going to or have already gotten their heart broken. What is a channeled message that you want for them for the next 7 days, Spirit? Okay, guys, holy sh. If you have a person here, I feel like I'm just speaking to one person who is about to take off running from their person. This is your other half, and you're like, savor that, okay? You might be moving into separation and heartbreak because you're terrified, which I get, but I do feel like that is from something that's happened in your past. And yes, I do think that if you are ready to run, that is because you are not healing and you do need to heal. But running and ghosting are not cool, man. Don't do it. For everyone else, if you are definitely resonating with this and you're like, they are taking off, like they're suddenly just, but all of this other stuff, like I felt like this was the person. It could be. Here's the thing though, I don't think that someone who runs, I don't think that the runner-chaser dynamic is healthy. And if your person is an unhealthy person, I don't think that they deserve you until they're willing to heal. That's, I mean, simply put, that is my Leo sun take on it, to my lovely Tauruses, because I love you guys so much. You deserve someone who is willing to do the work to heal, okay? And if they are your other half, they will put in work, okay? Bottom of the deck is reset expectations. If they are your other half, they will put in work. All right. But do not settle is what I'm getting here. Do not settle for someone who is not willing to work. One more message from your soul squad, your spirit squad. What do you want my Tauruses to know for the next 7 days? What is their takeaway, Spirit? You have a whole squad of angels. You are blessed. Hashtag blessed. And then they love you. So much love from the divine. This, if you're going through separation and heartache right now, I just want you to know that the divine absolutely supports and loves you. And, you know, if you need to heal, you can lean on them. If you are the person that needs to heal, you should lean on them. Okay? Rethink the running, guys. Rethink the running. Okay, Taurus. This turned out to be a little rough. But again, this is a very changing, fluid energy that I'm feeling. And so things could change. All right. Things are very dynamic right now with this fire energy. So if you are worried about that, know that it is going to change regardless. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys. And I hope that you like this. If you resonate, please comment down below, like this video, subscribe to my content. Let me know if you'd like me to start doing extended readings so we can get even deeper into stuff like this. I would love to know how this would turn out, you know? So that's it. I will see you guys in another video. Sorry it's so long.